This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from SoFi. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
We'll go once more with Brooks. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be taken down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Back to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. Another try with Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the side.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Rams. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. you gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll check this down to the running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Giants.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That is caught. What a throw. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalin Hyatt. Down the left sideline. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, New York. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. A give inside, it's Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now Allen on first down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. We'll get this out quickly to Olave. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
They'll look to throw again. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end, Garrett Wiley. Touchdown, L.A. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Allen to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here. That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To throw again, it's Allen. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
One more time going up top with Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw again. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants go up by 7. 28-21.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of the fullback. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Now a timeout, Rams. That's number 2. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Now a give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw. The left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18. And will set up a very manageable second and 2. Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a second and 6. Here's a handoff to Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. A run out of the gun with Brooks. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Rams. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll send him over to the left. On 1st down, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Now Allen on 1st down. He's got it. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Giants will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw up. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Allen to throw. That one into the hands of Turner. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Josh Allen. He has Hyatt complete. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now it's Allen. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Puts us 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by McClure.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That finds Nacua downfield, complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets him a first down. They'll look to throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. And he will go all the way. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. It feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
Here's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his man. That's Olave. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Second down, 8 for the first down. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
That's good for Rams. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game.
A 36-yard attempt.
This kick is good. So it's a win here for the Rams. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.